Today's video is Monday. We're going to go over the beginning and the middle and the end, what those mean, and how we find them. So when I'm talking about beginning, middle, and end, I could be talking about the beginning of a book I read, the middle of the book I read, and the end of the book I read. I could also be talking about the beginning of my day, the middle of my day, the end of my day. So as an example, um, I might say, oh, at the beginning of my day, I wake up and then I make my bed and eat breakfast. That's what's happening at the beginning of the day. Those are some of the first things that I do in my day. In the middle of my day, that's when I have lunch. And when we were at school, the middle of the day, we would go to recess, and then we would have lunch, and then specials. That's the middle of my day. And then when we're talking about the end of the day, we're probably talking about dinner and then getting ready for bed. So brushing our teeth, putting on our pajamas, and going to sleep. So that's what beginning, middle, and end means. It's the beginning is the first thing that happens, and then in the middle it's the second thing that happens, and then in the end it's the third thing that happens. Depending on what you're doing, you might have more than three things happen, right? So your job today is to figure out the steps of brushing your teeth. We all brush our teeth, so I hope you all are brushing your teeth. So you should be able to draw a picture of the steps you take to brush your teeth. And if you get stuck, there is an example, but I want you to try to make your own first. And then you can look at the example to see if you missed steps or if you put too many steps. But that's what I want you to do to practice finding the beginning, middle, and end of something that you've done. I think that's it. Oh, and I want to also explain like the rest of the week. So tomorrow I'll be reading a book about plants. It's going to be all about plants because just like our lives, like in the beginning you're born, and then in the middle you're, I don't know, a grown up, and then at the end you're very old. Plants have lives where they're born and they grow and then they die. So we're going to be reading about their life cycle and practicing finding the beginning, the middle, and the end of their life cycle. A lot of you put that one way to help our planet is to plant different types of flowers or trees, and that is definitely true. So we're still talking about the earth, and something important to know is how plants live and how they grow. And if we can know how they live, then we can plant them and keep them alive for longer. So I hope that makes sense, and I will see